Howdy, y'all. We are the Dragon Bear, Dragon Fox, looking like a dragon cow today. We are making some root beer, some homemade root beer. So I'm using this draft style root beer flavored extract. It is gnome extract. I got this from Bader's. And then we are also using this uh, active brewing yeast. And so the first thing for the instructions for this is we're supposed to get half a cup of water at 90 degrees, and I don't know if you can see that, but it ended up closer to 150. So we're waiting for it to cool down a little bit, down to 90 degrees. The next instructions that we are to do is we are going to, also we have some sugar here. So the instructions calls for some sugar. Here's the recipe here on the back. So the next thing we're gonna do is large pot of water, heat 1 gallon of water to 130 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we will dissolve 2.5 pounds or 5 cups of cane sugar. And we have a baby bear here helping with this project, or maybe we should call her Baby Bear Shark. Okay, so I'm 2 quarts. I got this bowl here. 2 quarts equals half a gallon, so I'm going to start this. We're going to heat it up, and then we will add sugar. I'm going to pause for a bit. Here we go. So I am adding the water to the huge pot. We will heat it up. I'm going to start heating it. While that's heating, I'm going to add some sugar to it. 2.5. So we are getting ready to add 2.5 cups of sugar to the pot. Look at the enthusiasm. And then half a cup. Alright, so we're going to bring the heat to 130 degrees. I have this little thermostat here for use it for measuring candy. But I will use this to check. So once we get it to temperature, we will do the next steps. So smoke alarm going off. Alright, so we finally got our temperature back down to 85, between 85 and 90 on the thermostat. It's kind of hard to see. And so we are going to add a 1/4 tablespoon. Here, do you want to add that? Because we got to let it sit for 10 minutes in the warm water. First we tried microwaving it, but it kept getting way too hot. And so finally we just figured out just to use warm tap water. So we just got the thermostat, or the water warm enough.
Teaspoon?
So we're just putting in 1/4 of a teaspoon in here, letting it soften up a bit, and then we will put it in with the heated water and sugar water. All right, so we made a mistake. So we started the water here, and we got it to temperature, but I forgot that the yeast had to sit for 10 minutes, so we went ahead and we turned off the water. So that was a mistake we made. So first do your yeast and then get your water going as when you're closer to the end of 10 minutes. So that was a mistake that we made. So now I'm bringing the water back up to 130 degrees. It's not quite there yet, but it's going. It's going really quickly actually, and the sugar in here is already dissolved. And once we get it up to temperature, we will add the yeast, and we will also add the root beer, the extract, the flavoring. Okay, so Dragon Fox is opening up the package, and we're gonna add 4 tablespoons into the sugar water. Maybe. Alright, so this packaging is kind of weird. One.
That's 2.
Oh. Alright.
Should I grab a stick?
Okay, so now the instructions say to bathe it in water. So what we're doing is just bringing the temperature down to 90 degrees or slightly less than 90. So I have it in the sink, it's just running next to it. Bring the temperature down. Okay, I've had the water kind of running for a little bit. It's actually pretty cool now, or it's cooler. Oh, it's at 100 degrees, so I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, and then we will add the yeast to it. Okay, so now the temperature is down to 90 degrees. I'm going to add the yeast. Oh, kind of fuzzed out there. A little blurry. Alright, so now it calls for 2.5 gallons of water. I gotta empty out the sink here. We're adding some more water. 2.5 gallons. So this is the last one, and then I'm gonna stir it in. And then the next video will be us bottling the root beer. So I'm just gonna stir this in real quick. Alright, and then I'm just going to stir it in and let it cool off. Then the next thing is to add it to the bottle so that it can fizz.